Greetings, everyone. It's another beautiful October day. I'm up here in the Riverside Cemetery, and I'm going to do a proper session with the Portal app and see how the responses hold up here in the cemetery. This is the cemetery. I got a lot of responses and direct answers to questions on other spirit boxes and apps. So we're going to see how the portal holds up and if the answers are as interesting as they were the other night when I was playing with the app. So let's get right into the session and see who comes through and how well this particular app actually works out in the field. All right, we got the app pulled up, and a little bit more about this app so you understand the way that it works. This particular app that is designed to be like an app version of Steve Huff's Portal Spirit Box. This doesn't scan through live radio or anything like internet radio like the other app that I use does. This actually has a sound bank. So what it is, it's a lot of gibberish. It's human voices that speak backwards. It might have some other words added, human voice elements, and it plays in a loop. And there were a lot of apps in the beginning. A lot of the Spirit Box apps were made this way, where they had the sound bank, and people were not really a fan, although there were a couple that folks said they got good responses with, and the Portal app was one of them. I've seen reviews in the past, like I said in the last video with this app. This has been out for a number of years now, and I've seen people say they've got some responses and they were impressed, and others said it was garbage. It's just a sound bank. You get nothing, no replies. So I'm going to do this official session, and I'm going to go back and listen to the recording, add the words, see what comes through, but I'm also going to be listening for repeat words or names that may have came through in the first session when I was just playing with the app at bedtime one night. So I want to see if some of those words and names and responses come through again to show, they were legitimate responses or they were not when I was playing with the app. I think some of those responses I got the other night were certainly legitimate because they were direct answers. My name was mentioned several times, but I'm going to keep an eye out for those repeat words. And if I hear a name or a word or a phrase that's a repeat, I'm going to post that on the screen and put the word repeat next to it or underneath it in parentheses, so we know this is something that's part of the sound bank and not necessarily a real response from spirit. So with that being said, let's ask the question: are there any spirits in this cemetery today who would like to communicate with me and can communicate with me through this device and through this app?
That's you.
How many spirits are around me right now in this cemetery? Could you tell me your name, please? Do any of you remember me from previous sessions in this cemetery? My name is Paul. Could you repeat my name back to me? Can you say my name? Can you tell me how long some of you have been here? Do you have a message for me today? Anything you would like to tell me? I thought I heard someone say earlier, she likes you, Paul. Do I have a ghost crush going on in this cemetery? Is this app easy for you to use for communication? Could anyone here tell me what month it is? Do you get lonely wandering around in the cemetery? How do you spend your time here? What do you do? Do you keep company with one another here in the cemetery? The last time I was here, someone told me to hide from Pete. Who is Pete? Is Pete a bad person? Is Pete here right now? Is there something Pete would like to tell me? Is Pete one of the spirits who swear at me a lot when I'm here? Does Pete dislike me? Well, I'm about to close this session out. Is there anything anyone would like to say before I leave? When I end this session, I would like to say a prayer for all of you to find peace and find your way to the light. Would that be okay? Well, I thank anyone who left a word or a message, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye for now. right. That was the session with the Portal app. Excuse me. And I did hear a few repeat words come through. The name Sully. I heard something about monsters. I know in the first session I did, I asked the spirits, what could you tell me about yourself? And it said, we're all monsters. And I did hear the word monsters several times in this session. I heard the name Sully several times in this session. Those came through in the little mock session the other night. I also heard some other expressions that came through, and I had recorded on the screen. So I'm going to go back and listen to all this and put all the words down. Although it did sound like there were some direct responses and some different answers, so I'm very curious to see what I've picked up here, and I will leave a little space at the end of this video to write my thoughts about this app. Do I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Stay tuned, and I'll let you know.